Hey ladies, do you love printed dresses? Do you want to know the 8 printed dresses that are going to dominate and be a hit? I don't know which word do you want to use in today's video. All of 2026 from January to December. First, this dress, or this is the first print. Do you see this delicate floral pattern? Can you notice that the more delicate and feminine, the better? Look how beautiful this print is. It has a V-shaped waist. Can you see that? There's a detail here on the bust. There's no structure or anything, okay? It's just a different seam. There are the tags, look, on the back. And it's super voluminous because it has a lot of tulle with a structure, actually a texture, and also a stiffness, let's say, that's meant to keep it flared. Now let's go while you see on my body the structured dresses skirt style. Godet. Actually, it's the skirt of the dress, right? That's godet. It's a trend for 2026, not just a trend, it's already confirmed, guys, to wear in 2026, both in spring, summer, and also in fall and winter, of course. This print, because it's more delicate, matches spring, it matches high summer, summer obviously. So this type of dress can be worn for at least more than half the year. And you can still reuse it in spring and summer 2026 and 2027, which will also have this kind of delicate feminine print and more structured, fuller, more voluminous dresses according to printed dress. First, this color, this shade of blue is the shade of blue for 2026. It's not the color of the year, okay? The color of the year for 2026 is off-white, beige, white, all right, light shades, all right. Actually, this week that I'm recording this video for you, Pantone released it. The color of the year is that right there. Look, guys, this here, look, this is the color of the year, super light. Look, these shades here are the color of the year for 2026. But the shades of blue, especially this shade here, are really trending. And here's what also happens. We have a floral print, but what's interesting here is that it's not exactly a print. Here it's 3D. Look, the fabric is like this. When you touch it, you feel the texture, you feel the flower at the waist. Can you see it's in a V shape? Or at least with this vertical orientation, I really like it. It elongates, slims visually. It's wonderful, okay? It doesn't have a lining because the fabric is pretty thick, so it doesn't need one. It has smocking in the back. And look, another confirmation of femininity in our dresses. See another dress with a detail outlining the bust. But it's not vulgar or sexy at all. Just look at my body. It's a dress that, for me, I like its color. This color works well, especially this shade of blue. If it were navy blue, it would be fantastic. And of course, the print is a more subtle print. It's a print, let's put it this way. We can consider it a print because it's obvious, right, guys? Even though it has texture, you can feel this texture on the fabric. It's a print that stands out from the color of the dress itself. So look how cool that is. If you're a more shy woman, when it comes to prints, this is the kind of dress for you because you can go bold with the print without being afraid of drawing attention. Look at me. The next print I'm going to show you all is all. Actually, not all. It's spring and every summer of every year of life. As long as we live on this earth, there will be people. Background of the sea. Look, the seahorse here. Let me see if I can find it here. Here, look. In this bluer area, we have the starfish. We also have shells. There's a detail here of some leaves, but it's probably from the sea floor. So like this, every warmer season of the year, look here at the chest level, look, we'll have sea-themed prints because Brazil is surrounded by the sea. That's a fact. So there will always be some. It's a print you can feel good about. It's a long dress. It also has elastic in the back and it's a little bit see-through. I saw that as a downside and didn't like it. SHEIN could have added a lining, like I joke here at home sometimes with Thiago. It's not like their hand would fall off, right? They could have put in a lining, so I think that's where they missed the mark. Okay, the hem has fish, it even has people. Now I just noticed a flower here. It looks like a rose, right? Do you know what kind of flower this is? Let me know in the comments because I really don't know. I don't think you can wear it without heels. You need heels, besides the transparency issue I mentioned. Going back and focusing on the print, it's an under the sea print, a foliage print, a nature print. We will always have it in our spring, in our summer, and we will always have it in the coming years. Next print. The most interesting thing and what I've noticed looking at everything about fashion, everything about next year, is that the embroidery comes with this idea of being a print, okay, but very isolated on the dresses. When I talked about the dresses for 2026, if I'm not mistaken, I mentioned this a little bit. About the prints, I didn't go into detail like I am now. In this video, the prints are more isolated and the embroidery is used as a print here. Look, it's a dress. First of all, I loved this color. It's almost the same color as my vest, but it has embroidery at the bust level. And the tip of it, or rather not the tip, the hem of it as well. We have this detail. Look at how the hem is. It's pretty, right? Here it's embroidered. Here it's also embroidered. It fastens in the back. Okay, like this. SHEIN also slipped up a bit with the transparency. They could have added a lining, yes. It looks like linen, but a thinner linen. Actually, linen really needs a lining, right guys? At least with this texture here being linen, a thinner fabric, right? So, the idea of embroidery coming in strong as the print of the moment is going to be really big for 2026 on dresses. And it's also the kind of dress that if you're still feeling shy or unsure, I don't know. There are women who feel insecure. When it comes to wearing a printed dress, this is also a type of dress for you, especially if you want to try out printed dresses. Why don't you choose an embroidered spaced out dress like this one? And that's it. You'll wear what you want in a delicate way without suddenly drawing attention. That's not what you want. Look, of course we couldn't leave out the 2026 print like the favorite, which is polka dots, guys, polka dots. It's back in full force with everything you can imagine. I'm seeing polka dots even on accessories. I don't like it, that's just my personal opinion, okay? And on SHEIN, you can find polka dot dresses. This one is long. It ties around the neck. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. You actually adjust the strap on your shoulder, okay? It's a lighter dress with a more subtle polka dot pattern. For example, if you're plus size and want to wear polka dots, you can and you should wear polka dots. Look here. This is a really good dress for you because it's a more subtle print and maybe you feel uncomfortable with bolder patterns. It won't add any visual volume to your body. Leticia, actually, I don't know. Here's another example of how embroidery is coming in, replacing just printed fabric. This dress here, it's all embroidered. Guys, look, this is embroidery. Can you see it? See? And it's all like this. It's beautiful. It opens in the front. See, it opens in the front. It's from the brand Entre. Anyway, it's a really good brand. I have other pieces from this brand on SHEIN. The quality is really good, okay? Actually, this dress here has good quality. It has lining in the bust area. I didn't find it see-through. No, actually, when I put it on, I'll know. I like the background color because it goes with everything and the print is a very subtle military green. It has little sleeves, it has a beautiful neckline, like I said, it has this shirt dress style, it opens all the way in the front. And here's another idea of using embroidery as the print. And you know, I believe it. Now I'm going to say something very personal. Hey guys, it's Leticia. The image consultant is gone. Now it's just me personally. The embroidery on dresses, like a print in quotes, is so much more elegant than just fabric with a print, you know? So yes, if I were to advise you to buy, give preference to those dresses that have embroidery, you know? They're more elegant, more sophisticated. Second to last dress. Are you enjoying it so far? Leave us a like, just a like, please. I'm not asking for much. Don't forget to subscribe. If you just found me, follow me on Instagram at Leo Oliveira Cruz. Look at these dresses. Just like I told you at the beginning of the video, Pantone chose the color of the year. White dress, light dress, off-white dress, beige dress. Anyway, the lighter the better, with delicate prints. Guys, here is a dress that looks a little bit more, let's say, like this. For example, if you want to get married at the registry office, but want to break away from the all-white tradition, look how beautiful this is for you to get married at the registry office. Because of the fabric is almost like a finer tulle. Look, it has embroidery on the edge, embroidery on the neckline, embroidery on the sleeves, embroidery on the waist, and it has a lining. So you can suddenly, yes, break the protocol. Guys, this won't say anything about you, about your character. It will only show that you understand fashion and want to do something different. This dress is beautiful. It's wonderful. I would also wear it to a party, for example, where you can wear white. Except for weddings, right, guys? I think this dress here, if the bride allows it, because sometimes the bride says, oh, I want all the guests in white. It can have a light print. It's a beautiful dress for a beach wedding if the bride allows it. And it's a very delicate and feminine print. Last but not least, look here at what I told you, that ocean-themed prints are always in style, as well as tropical prints. But here we have a mix. We have fish, starfish, we have the palm tree, right, guys? We have a mix here. Look, it's a print that's always in fashion for the Brazilian summer. And yes, guys, it's a print that's going to dominate 2026. A printed dress like this is discreet. It's a print that, even though it draws a little attention, I loved it. The background, which is a beige, so it's a very beautiful mix, the color of the print. But the background of the print isn't one that stands out too much. It's a more neutral background, so when you apply color over this neutral, it looks really beautiful. And that's exactly it. In this dress, the colors of the prints are well applied because the background, gives support. I think it's very beautiful. It's a really good fabric, guys, super structured and looks great on the body. I'm dying to wear it, and I haven't worn it yet. I'm going to wear it in my daily life. So, which dress did you like the most? Which one is going to dominate 2026? I hope you enjoyed the updates in today's video. Big kiss. See you in the next video. Bye.